Hello, everybody. Welcome. Rose Psychic Investigator. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Rose Psychic Investigator. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Rose Psychic Investigator. So, guys, I saw the drama that happened with the last video where I was censored. I was censored by YouTube because it's it's true. I laugh because it's so strange, but YouTube censored me because of tarot cards. No, really, they did. I fixed it, but there was one part. I mean, I edited out, right? I covered it, but there was one part that wasn't covered. So just now, they said this video has been restricted by age. That has they put an age restriction. If the last time they removed the whole thing, this time they put on the edited version, but it's fine. At least I was able to put. I drew bikinis over the figures. You'll see. You come across some of them. They're, and this is like we're living in an era of so much immorality, right? We have an ARPST president, right? We have the things they're doing, right? The amount of corruption, all of it is so vulgar and immoral. No, we don't have all of that. But let me tell you the problem. Let me tell you what the problem is. Tarot cards. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I laugh, but it's like, wow, it's funny. Anyway, anyway. So let's get. So this topic I wanted to cover yesterday, but the drama of the censorship was a big deal. I was upset about it for a little bit, but then I was fine because I had a good feeling about it. Even though at first I was like, "Oh my God, was I, targeted because of this and that?" I don't think. Anyway, that is what it is. I appreciate YouTube, so I follow the rules. Okay, but still, it is bizarre. It is bizarre, but anyway, anyway, I put outfits on the cards, but I want to discuss a topic. The topic is Elon Musk. I love that man. I don't know what I would do without him. No, I don't. So Elon Musk uh, is going to do his IPO of his company. I was gonna say Stargate. No, what's it called? SpaceX. And as you guys know, I've talked about it. My personal thing is that I'm very passionate about like my dream is that people who have done this whole things go to jail. And to me, this IPO situation is just I can't. I mean, this isn't my bias, right? In a way, this is where I'm coming from. I find it just so enraging that this guy who clearly messed with our elections is now set to collect his billions of dollars. And not only that, it, what will likely happen, no, well, it will happen, is that and it looks like very likely that it will IPO, the small people are going to be the one left holding the bag. So it's really gross. But I want to look into it because let me just show you here it's now official that he's picked here. SpaceX aims to make prospectus public by next week. Roadshow set for June 4th, pricing June 11th. So roadshow is when they meet the bankers. The bankers are the people that will buy. It's complicated to explain. They will buy the stock in chunks to then sell to their own clients. Some of whom are, selling to you, putting this in. It's a long story that it could get into people's retirement funds without, because of the rules. The NASDAQ rules have been changed just for that. This is how corrupt the situation is. So I'd like to know, is it going to happen? I mean, it looks like it will. And then what's going to happen to Elon Musk? It's just so egregious. I find this whole thing so disrespectful, right? But let's ask the question, and I'll be using cards. Cards with bikinis now. Bikini girls with machine guns. There was a band from it was big in the 80s called the Cramps. So psychobilly type of music. That famous song. I like the song. Bikini girls with machine guns. Bikini girls with machine guns. so, so that was the song. You can look it up. The video is really fun. It's on YouTube. Bikini girls with it's a man who sings. Machine guns. Bikini girls with machine guns. The stuff will kill you. It's loaded with fun. Bikini girls with machine guns. so, anyway, let's go. I can't believe we're living through. Yes, we are. So let's do it. I'd like to ask for protection. A beautiful ray of lights coming on top of my head. As I breathe in, I fill my lungs. As I breathe out, I create a circle. I create a circle. I step into it. I step into it. I feel protected. I step into it. I feel connected. I like to ask that information come only from the highest sources. That it create the good and only the good. The good for the good people. The good for the good people. So let's go. Let's get started. So the question is, will the SpaceX IPO happen as scheduled on June 11th, 2026? Interesting. So, very interesting. So actually, I've had the vision similar to this several times when I asked about this with Karina in the past. And it's similar. So it shows me Musk talking to a few people in what looks like, this time it looks like he's inside an airplane, but it's almost like not a stage, it's sort of like like something that would be like the sort of like the road show, right? Where you go to talk to these executives. He's just, talking to them, having this conversation, like in a private, kind of behind the scenes kind of. And this time, it to me looks like like he's in an airplane, but he's standing in there for like some, just because there's a hole that opens, almost like the door, between the door and then where they're sitting. There's like this, like almost like a slit on the door, like the thing you have in the doors for like the mail to come through, but on the floor. And it's like he's talking, and then this thing opens below him, and I'm shown the door like as if it's the airplane door, meaning that's when the IPO happens, right? When when it goes through the door and it becomes public, the stock that is. So there's this opening, and it looks like it's as if you're in an airplane, and there's like a hole there, and it's like he can't come through. He has to go jump through this thing or walk through this, and he knows, and the people also know that they can't. It's not a black hole because it's like you see the sunlight below it, but it's like a hole, and that you fall in the middle of the air. And then I'm there telling me, oh, Rosie, it's a hot air balloon. So then the next thing I see is that he does fall, and he just starts falling and falling. It's like, but it feels as if he's being sucked into this gravity field that he has no control over, and he's not landing. It's not a safe landing, right? He can't control it. It was a fake narrative, and he falls. So, but it doesn't show me him falling on the ground or anything. It's just that the scenario is not happening. So then I see the next scene that I see is the actual stock market. The scene out with the Nasdaq. When companies go IPO, they have their logo outside of the building, and then I see that they're waiting. They're like, wait, it's supposed to happen. What happened? We have the date for that. There's all this stuff. All the financial press has been talking about it, and it's like, oh, all of a sudden they hear that it's not. They can't go. It's not coming through. It's not coming through. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! And it's saying suspended. So that's what I got. Now, I of course take it with a grain of salt. And then I know, Rosie, you're correct. that I don't like this guy and I find it very wrong. Just because of how could somebody, putting aside the fraud that is this company, right? The fact that he meddled in our elections, it gets away with this. It's just maddening. So, but let me just ask here with cards. Will the space like, and then because then all these questions come up and all the rest of them. So will the let's see, card by card. Let's go here. Now they have bikinis. So so not a big problem. They have bikinis if something happens. So oh something fell. Now I have okay, let's see what do okay, let's see. Do I look sometimes it's like I feel like when they pop out it's because it's meant to okay, working together. Oh look, they have bikinis outfits. Interesting. Working together, deal with the emperor could even be pulling. Okay. Oh no, oh no, that's exactly my favorite card right now. Are you serious? The tower, upside down, everything falling apart. So, that's right. People were working together on this. It was all set. They have the, but it's she. It being down, upside down, it a lot of times diminishes or brings up the issue. So, there, the issue is his alliances. I think in this case, is the emperor is putting look the type of hat he's wearing and things are falling apart. So does it look like an IPO? But anyway, so let's just continue here. So, okay, we'll ask it from any angle because you know I like to know. Okay, changes, transfer opportunity, good person, secret. Okay. This is a card of a meeting. Oh, a bikini also. Big luck, big money, big amounts of money, a happy deal. Man, ideas or thoughts, dreams. So, oh no, look, this card fell. This is a card of despair. Okay, so there's desperation. I mean, I think we see that here with how fast he's trying to make these things happen. Let's see. So, friend, hope, business deals. So, I have to tell you though, the other cards, it suggests that there's everything they they working together. There's change, meetings about desperation. Now, shady deals, opportunistic issues, and he's wanting to make money for his friends. So here again, he's friends with Putin, friends with these people. Again, they're happy. Hope. Oh, then we have the tower, right? It's true that if we progress, there's stuff that the book in the context of an IPO, it could also mean that the accounts are right. There could be something wrong with the books, literally. And here, ideas, and then the business deals. Okay, I'm getting here that saying Rosie, it doesn't necessarily mean it could be delayed, right? Because they want more information. So, so to be fair, to be honest with you, oh, it's no Rosie, it is a progression like this. So there's issues with the book. Let's see here. So is it going to is the IPO going to happen on is it going to happen on June 11th? Yes or no? Simple. Okay. Let's see here. Is it going to happen on June 11th? Is the IPO going to happen June 11th? Okay, collect, needing to collect it upside down. Okay, worries, a lot of worries. Now, this card is an offer, but it's not very committal. An offer, again, an offer, receiving some kind of offer. Public, that would be the epic, literally a card of the IPO. That's a public deal. Child, new beginning. Uh-oh, shady or problematic. The cross is not a good one. Far away, long time. Lots of money, that's right, that's what would happen. Again, he's worried. False person, lies, right? We know that. Oh, wow, yeah, this is a card of pause. This is also a card of some sort of sexual activity, but in this case, it's about pausing, right? Stress, you need to stop, you need to take a break. And it's right below the shady, some sort of guilty thing. False person, the child, now the beginning. It's a false, it could also be false start. Let's see. Let the, look at this thing. Oh, look, this is the far right deranged people. Sir, in service of him, the bots and the fake people. Again, in a card of foe, enemy. So it's saying no. It's saying that what's interesting is that the cards continue to indicate that the preparation is done, but the guilty stuff continues to show up here. Okay, there was like a little, guys. There's ants here. By the way, in Brazil, people love ants. Sometimes they appear. I'm on the ground floor, but it's okay. Oh my God. So yeah, that's right. Some information relevant about the people who work for him are fake, and it's going to have to. Now, it's also for faraway money. I think there's a lot of foreign money connected to him, to Elon Musk. Public deal with a child, guilty. So it could be paused. Now let's see. Okay, now let's see another one. So what's what happens to okay, let's see this. What happens to Elon Musk if the IPO is delayed? So what happens to Elon Musk if the SpaceX IPO is delayed? Interesting. It shows me again that he's jumping from this airplane like I had seen in the beginning of the vision. Like those I guess paratroopers, is that right? Parachutes falling. But I see that he has a vest where he's like tied, like in some kind of remember the images of the Venezuelan dictator? He was wearing like some kind of like vest or something. Something like this is falling and he's not, it doesn't feel like he's gonna die or anything. It's like he loses, I feel like he could have a mental breakdown. He loses touch with reality. He's floating. It's like, oh, I'm floating, I'm floating. So okay, and then I see he's falling down and he thinks of all the people that he owes money to, and all the shady deals is done to acquire power. The whole thing with the election and all of that. And it's like, well, I can't pay them off anymore. It's over. He basically goes off the air. Like mentally, it feels like to me, he can't handle all of it. And he just goes away. It's like, and I see that he has to go to some kind of psychiatric hospital, something like that, because it can't go well. It can't happen. And I see the people around him, the ones who have been pushing this, oh my God, shocked when they realize that their scam that they have been pushing for so long is not happening. And for something about it, it's saying, Rosie, the problem is that they know the holes in the balance sheet is all fraudulent. They're making stuff up as they go along, literally. So the problem is if it's stopped, then people stop believing it, and it feels like it will never happen. Does it make sense? Or it is saying whatever happens, it will change ownership. It will be a different company. It may be owned by the U.S. government because of eventually. It's talked about what he's done in the elections. Actually, I should ask. But let's see. Let's see here what happens to Elon Musk if the IPO doesn't happen on June 11th. Let's see the cards, what they say. Okay, it's the cups. Okay. Oh no. Celebration. This is okay. Interesting. Painful endings set for him soon. How interesting. Okay, let's see. How interesting here. How interesting. So, celebrating something soon. It's interesting because this card is about is speed, right? Something happening quickly, people are celebrating. This is also like a empty. It's like, uh-oh, because it's reverse, it's not as strong. But here, people are celebrating. It could also be with the people celebrating. But he's desperate to push it to make it happen quickly. This thing shows up now. Here is boss or personal finances, offer, money, the house. It could be the White House, could be family, treachery, interesting, interesting. That's right. Treachery, not a good card for this. No. Also, they could. This is like they're trying to speed up the treachery because they know it's not gonna last. Okay, here there's concerns, sad news. Remember the other one? There was a letter. Again, weird. Sad news about what? Someone got a good one. Look, painful ending to the house. Repeating, painful ending to the White House. Is it really interesting? I find. Here, payments. Interesting. Treachery payments. Interesting. Interesting for me. Oh, interesting is upside down. The big prize that he was expecting or hoping, right? The woman upside down. A woman. I try to get more cards when it's just one person. Let's see here. Waiting. Oh, that's right. We're gonna have to wait. No, no. Okay. Priest. Legal issue upside down. Okay, young woman, also lack of experience. Now, this could also mean this could bring up the Epstein stuff, but I don't think here thief. It could also mean lack of experience, but since it's about him, look, treachery, the thief is exposed, right? So as he expedites this, because he knows, they all seem to know that they have to rush because it's saying they know that the White House. Interesting here again, painful ending to that twice, the house, because of some kind of legal issue. And sad news, they had offer they were expecting, but they're going to have to wait. And the treachery payments. Oh, the payments could also be it's called in German is an unexpected money. And here you have books, so it could be that they cannot explain the payments. And the treachery is exposed. Okay, so it looks as if something could happen to Trump that will affect him. So let's actually, guys, back in the day, I guess I used to do readings more like this, where I would go through very in depth. Okay, so the next part of the question is, what does the delay in the SpaceX IPO have to do with White House with troubles? Because the cards really indicated that. Same. Okay, so how is that related? I mean, we know that Trump is he's pump and dumping, he's moving markets. Obviously, he has a lot to do with what's going on in the stock market, the fakeness of it all. But it'll be interesting to see okay. It's saying, wow, okay, it's interesting. It shows me that Trump and Elon Musk together flying. Like one day he basically gave Trump the presidency. So what comes up must come down. So if they go up together, they go down together as well. Their destinies are tied in this, telling me. Rosie, remember he went to China. Like it's almost like it's a fate thing. And by the way, I separated a video from that trip that I meant to make a video, discuss it. But since we're talking about it now, I may just bring it up and ask about it. But first, but anyway, so let's go here to the cards. And what does a SpaceX delay have to do with White House troubles? Okay. All right. So let's see here. Okay, the blonde man. Oh, dark secrets coming out. Interesting. Again, justice, interesting because this is facts and not objectivity. Here's messages. I really, as this card I remember came out about Paul Manafort. It was one of my first readings on YouTube. So interesting. Okay, so there's information that's coming out, and this is a double here because it's some kind of message coming out. Widower. Now, interesting. This is a card of losses. Okay. It means serious losses. Fortune. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, guys, I have to, I have to put, 1 second. I need to put a Sharpie because I did not realize I have a Sharpie here before I show it. Okay. I'm going to put the little top here because the tank top. Because now I'm saying, okay. So, the little top here. Okay. So, losses of fortune. Okay. Funny. I'm glad because it'll be like the mess again. Okay, now sickness upside down. Now, again, guys, I have seen it in practice. When this card appears, it could mean somebody ill, because Trump could be ill, but it could also mean sex, illness, enemy, message from the enemy. Okay, so what does it have to, the question is that what does it have to do with? No, here. Okay, let's go with this. Italians. Okay, prison. Interesting. And the losses in prison. Letters. Okay. Gift. Now, gift could be bribe, right? Actually. Oh no, coffin for him. That's right. So that's it. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Okay, so. Oh wow, twice coffin. So here is the blonde man, who could be trash, losses, prison, and ending. Coffin. Snake spy. It means okay. So here is maybe discovering that the money that he's receiving could be related to the stock market, could be just because of payments are coming from enemies. Recognition. I mean, it's interesting because we have the recognition here, the stars. This could be networks, could also be related to the satellite situation. So messages from the enemy create an ending. Now, in the stars, it could be the stars or a SpaceX IPO. And also, it's saying Rosie could be about information about the signals. The signals information comes out. And I see the face of Macron. Interesting. So yes, it's saying that they're connected. They're in it together. And what happens to one happens to the other. So interesting. All right. Interesting.
Wonderful transmission. Wonderful transmission. Wonderful.
So, okay, so I showed you just now the video that I had downloaded that I wanted to discuss what the hell was Elon Musk doing in China with Trump, because this is all related, right? This was brought up in one of the visions that I did just now. So what the hell was Elon Musk doing in China with Trump? It's okay. So it shows me that Trump went over there wanting to both sell technology, quote unquote, but also present these men as like they're almost like a criminal gang. Even if some of them were not as bad, like I don't think the Apple IPOs, the Apple CEO is as bad as Elon Musk, for example. But it's saying that he was like, I'm gonna get you guys deals. I'm gonna do this and that. And Elon Musk is part of it because it's so well known. He does business with China. And he's like, and I see that Trump was like, yeah, let's go over there, man, let's go. And he went, even though he has a court case, right? He sued OpenAI, and he was not he didn't get the go ahead from the judge. The judge did not let him, but he went anyway. And you could see in the videos, he looks like he's high, and he brings his son, who is always like, I kind of feel for the kid, right? That he's used as a prop. In the most, whenever he's in danger, I think, in the sense of like he's committing the most serious crimes, there he is with it that brings the son. Think about how psychopath, put a psychopath like as a shield, right? The child is supposed to be protected, but no, the child has to protect him. Anyway, but let's go here. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, what the hell was he doing there? Why, Oh, look, I put bikini. World upside down. Oh, sun. Interesting. Success. But also, it's saying the whole world domination concept. Interesting. This is madness, but it's also If it's upside down, moving away from facts, challenging. Wow, look all these. The devil, good bikinis, they all have bikinis on. Look, yeah. So exposing everything coming out. And it's saying it's a culmination, but it's also the efforts to keep the lies, to keep up with the lies, right? Okay, let's see here. Oh, the judge, that's right. The judge, I was just talking about it. This could be the female judge because indeed she, okay, here's military person. Trip. Military could be um, law enforcement. Really, he's really worried. The devil now that he's worried because truth is being exposed. It's about to be okay. And I'm getting guys as I'm saying, telling you this. Truth is being exposed about his company that is going wants to go in conversations. And I'm getting that conversations have been picked up by intelligence services. Friend, faithful friend. Oh no, misfortune, really? Ah, this merchant, businessman. Okay, misfortune to the businessman. Really worried. Moving away. That's right. He's moving it from the facts. But there's more, and this type of card, it's really bad. This one. Okay, again, interesting. Now, this could be actually the company. SpaceX could also be the law, right? But because we have here the card of the judge, I am inclined to think that has to do with the law. Experienced person or something for a long time. Values or even the sexual stuff. Woman, interesting. Let's see. This actually is the card of elections. Let's see. Put it here. And then here, oh, fighting a disagreement. So, wow, it could be even, honestly, guys, it's possible that that he is trying to move away. He's losing it, but it's also that he's trying to escape from facts. And we have conversation. It's as if there's information. There have been recordings that suggest that show what he now here is exposure. Sun upside down could be something it could be exposed, right? The military person, some sort of intelligence service for a long time has been following him. Here the devil exposed, really worried, the businessman and the aggression. So it's possible. And it's saying, and I see again the face of Macron. He's like, I'm not gonna want to let this Emma first get away with this. Now, actually, let me just do this last part. It's getting long, but why do I keep seeing Macron? So the next and final question is, why do I keep seeing Macron, the president of France? Will he play a role in Musk's downfall? Oh, I see that he is in the French Congress with this like a scrolls of information, and he's showing that he has evidence of what happened in the American elections. We'll see. And so I know how there's a hearing, right? He's being right now in France. They're going after him legally. So that's what I'm understanding here. Now let's see what the cards say. Okay, so what? Why do I keep seeing Macron? Okay, the star upside down. Now the star, see, it could very well be the networks also, right? The star in the Lenormand world's plans. Okay, so trying to keep the money, trying to keep power, women, or resources. Okay, abundance of this to me also can mean the resources of a country. Okay, so okay, let's see here. Reunion meeting. Sigh. Longing. Okay, the doctor. Is it professional advice? Wrong advice. Oh no, prison. That's it. Prison. He goes to prison, does he? For stealing resources. Interesting. The man could be felonious. Oh no, here, because scythe. Removing the man? Really? I was very sad for him. A long time. Okay. The tree organization. Actually, it does mean health, but it could be. Okay, let's see here. Mountain blocked. So he's blocked. Okay, and then let's see here what we have. Now, interesting haughtiness, pride, right? The man is full of pride. Pride comes before the fall. Let's see. Oh no, I already done it. I've already done these. So what's missing? Oh, this. Okay. All right, here is deal. Man, older man. This could be Macron, yes. Theft. Okay. Theft in the organization. So he may have gotten people who work in the organization. No, this is something private. Blocked. Resources prison blocked because of private. Now it suggests also that they could have cut a deal with somebody to rat him out because we have the card. Did we have the conversations or wasn't the other one? But you have the scythe, the deal to remove him through a meeting. And this, I think also this card here is the making plans about the war. So disappointment about what he's been doing all this time. Musk, that is, trying to hold on to what they have. It could also mean like to assert themselves, the French, right? And do something about the theft. It's saying, oh wow, it's saying data theft. Oh, you know, it's I'm getting, guys. I'm remembering something. Remember that Trump stole documents in the Jack Smith case, right? And what did he have in his possession? He had a dossier about the French president. So this could very well be the payback, right? Like in the sense of like he stole information about us as a country. So we can't let them get away with. And I think he sees, because Trump, in a way, you could say that Trump isn't somehow foolish in some ways, right? He's very clever as a criminal, but he does not have the capabilities alone to do this. He needs somebody like Musk to get it done. And I see that because Musk is connected to Russian intelligence, I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? So that's interesting, very interesting. So yeah, I think it's saying there's a lot that could happen. Exciting times, I hope. All right, guys, so that was interesting but intense. All right, thank you for watching. Love you guys. Thank you. Bye bye.